Hi everyone! I'm going to try something a bit different from my usual content because this is the start of a new series, The World of Anime. In this series I'll be covering different aspects of anime, from genres to watch orders to the surrounding communities. In this episode, episode 0, I'll go over what anime is. If you want to skip this episode, which you should do if you have a decent idea of what anime is already, I've put a link in the description to episode 1, where I'll give you a quick overview of anime genres. If you just want to know where to start watching though, I'll cover that in episode 2, but I do recommend watching episode 1 first because it'll make way more sense to you that way. If I had to boil the definition of anime down to just a few words, I would just describe it as a specific type of Japanese animated content. That definition is quite general though, so let's flesh that out a bit. At its core, anime has a style that carries across most of its content. There are actually many unique art styles across different series. Still, the stereotypical anime style that you'll usually see includes large and detailed eyes, small mouths, colorful hair, and other subtle visual indicators that lead it to look pretty clearly anime. Along with anime's visual identity, most anime also use various tropes, which I'll get to in its own episode, and their stories can get surprisingly deep at times. Anime are divided into seasons, like some TV shows, and they typically have 12 to 25 episodes per season. In most series, these episodes range between approximately 20 to 25 minutes long, and have intro and credits animations with music, which we call OPs and EDs, or openings and endings. I'll explain those in another episode. The anime or animes, both are correct, you may have heard of will definitely be different depending on your age and how you grew up, but some popular anime that you may have heard of include Sword Art Online, Pokemon, Sailor Moon, and Naruto. If you've browsed something like Netflix's catalog of anime, which changes from time to time, you may have come across series like Fullmetal Alchemist, Fairy Tail, or Magi. A lot of seasonal anime, and I'll explain that term more in depth in a future video, are only 1 or 2 seasons long, but other larger series such as Naruto, Fairy Tail, and One Piece, which is famous for being really long, will take quite a while to get through. It's also worth mentioning that a lot of anime are based on manga series. This is oversimplifying, but you can just think of manga as anime in comic form. Within the realm of anime, there exists more than just shows. There are also movies, such as Your Name and A Silent Voice. You're more likely to have heard of the Studio Ghibli films, like My Neighbor Totoro or Howl's Moving Castle, which also usually fit under the broad umbrella of anime. Speaking of the broad umbrella of anime, you've also probably seen anime video games, such as the Tales of series, the Persona series, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and Ni no Kuni. While some of these now have their own anime series, they originated as games. Here, anime is used more as an adjective than as a noun. They are anime games, but the games are an anime. There are also video games based on anime and manga series, such as Jump Force, My Hero One's Justice, and the Naruto and Dragon Ball games. There has also been a recent rise in VTubers, which are basically streamers playing characters using anime-styled 3D models in place of a webcam. Again, the key phrase here is anime-styled. They are an anime, with the exception of this seeming mess of one. The term anime is also sometimes used to describe things that are not Japanese. Avatar: The Last Airbender, a relatively mainstream series, is sometimes referred to as anime because of its similar overall style, but it's an American TV series. For example, Tower of God, a relatively new anime, draws its source material from a Korean webcomic. There is also such a thing as Chinese anime, although some people might dispute that as not anime. There's a lot more to anime that I haven't gotten a chance to cover in this episode, from voice actors to influential series and where to even start. So if you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I plan to release this alongside 1 or 2 more episodes, which may be unlisted, so tap the playlist on the end card that you can see right now and in the description down below to see more. Thanks for watching. Bye.